Holy hell.
Are we on?
All right, we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
We're still
We're
recovering from the Year of Dreams 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sony, for
That's
so
pretty
much.
good. That's pretty good.
We'd like to welcome you back. If you're watching us on YouTube, this post show, my name is Logan Anstead. I'm joined by
Alex Perez.
Brandon Diaz.
We've
and
never done this before. John Sterling Macron.
yeah, wow, thanks. Yeah.
Wow.
So let's decompress a little bit. Sony came out with a non-stop, thrill-seeking trailer after trailer after trailer show.
It was
Yes.
really good.
Really great.
It's only an hour long, not longer than it needed to be.
30 minutes of Act 2 gameplay. Really hot stuff. What do we see? What are we excited about?
Well, here's
Okay,
the list of
so
stuff that was
I mean,
there.
we started out with some Lost Legacy, some Horizon, the Frozen Wilds, new DLC for the game, some Days Gone. Games we have either seen stuff from before or heard about before. But let's get into the stuff that we hadn't seen before, which is Monster Hunter World. It's
That
back
was
on
insane.
PlayStation platforms.
So excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a big Monster Hunter fan, but that looked really good.
It's
Very
huge.
good.
I mean, it's been an exclusive to Nintendo for quite some time now. To see it coming back and a new title for it,
Yeah.
not just a port of anything, like a
Yeah.
new title coming back.
Have
That's
roasting your
big.
meat
Yeah.
on a portable spit.
Yeah. And then my first freak out of the night, Shadow of the Colossus Remastered is coming. I saw Blue Point Games. I'm like, they do remasters. What is this? And I'm like, why does this look a lot like Ico? And then I'm like, wait a minute. And John's like, hey, it's not Ico. It's even better.
What came after it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And you were like, Shadow of the Colossus. It can't be that.
and then I see
a second later.
and then I start seeing the monsters coming up like Year of Dreams. It's just, oh man. From there we saw Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, exciting for our fighting game fans. Then John walked out to walk his dog, and Call of Duty World War II trailer popped up.
Yeah.
Looks very good.
Looks insanely good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Except for them flags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, iron crosses instead of swastikas, which
Except for them
you may have differing
flags.
opinions on, but I'm a fan of keeping the historical accuracy.
Logan
Yeah.
loves swastikas.
You heard it here first. We have two of our main hosts love Nazi stuff. Wolfenstein and Call of Duty here.
This stream's gonna haunt us forever.
But
So-
on the real though,
This is gonna help with jobs so much.
on the real though, it was
On the real, though, a very good trailer.
Aside from the flag thing,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm
excited.
happy to see Call of Duty go boots on the ground again. I'm happy to see it back
Boots on
in
the
a
ground.
place where I can be happy to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
from there, we saw some
No
pretty cool
From
VR
Soft.
stuff.
No
No
From
From
No
Soft,
From
John.
Soft.
Sorry, we're not getting Dark Souls again. All right.
Bloodborne again.
Skyrim VR.
Skyrim VR. Good.
Skyrim
That-
PlayStation VR. Big stress
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because they had showed off at the Bethesda conference yesterday that Skyrim and Fallout
VR.
and
Doom
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 would be
VR.
getting VR ports. But those were only confirmed for HTC Vive. Now we're seeing Skyrim VR confirmed for the PS4. So that's really cool to see. We also saw a new game called Star Child. Don't know too much about it yet, but it looked pretty cool. The Inpatient by the same people who did Until Dawn,
Yeah.
Supermassive
Yeah.
Games.
That
Looked
good.
really cool.
Looks like another spook
Um,
fest.
I wonder if it's going to be kind of Outlast-esque, I guess.
Seemed like it was in a mental hospital.
Yeah.
So.
But Outlast was after everything had happened.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
looked like it was during. So it's called The Inpatient. Very exciting. Then we saw the most obscure, weird, crazy thing, I guess. Final Fantasy 15 fishing, Monsters of the Deep.
Yeah.
I don't know why they showed that. That's
I mean, I feel like if any game is gonna be able to make a VR game about fishing, it's gonna be Final Fantasy. So.
I feel like that was Square Enix just saying, screw it. You know what?
Whatever.
Go.
They keep buying it.
Then we
Give us your money.
we saw Bravo Team for PSVR.
Which looks pretty cool.
By the same people who did the horror game.
Yeah, another Supermassive Games
yeah,
title.
Supermassive game, yeah.
Looks really promising. We saw Farpoint come out last month.
Yeah.
Got pretty great reviews for the PSVR. This could be the next big military shooter, I guess, because
Yeah.
the other one was more sci-fi, single player only. Maybe this could be the first multiplayer solid military shooter for virtual reality. I'd
Yep.
be very excited for that. Then we saw another cool game, Little Mouse, Moss,
Little mouse.
for VR.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
Mouse
was really
Warrior
cute.
VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, little grass blade. It was so cute.
I'm telling you, it looks exactly like The Tale of Despero. That was the name of the movie. It was like
You found it out.
I know
It
it was
wasn't Stuart
back there, but it was The Tale of Despero with
Stuart
his,
Little stuff with
Wasn't
Stuart
Puss in
Little.
Boots?
So after that, we saw a very long God of War trailer.
Very long
Yes.
trailer.
Early
the world
2018
serpent.
release date.
With
So
the world
good.
serpent in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if he kills it, I'll be mad.
So I'm happy to see Kratos having a personality. That's the biggest thing for
Right.
me is that he's here, and
He's
he's
not a
not
rage
just
monster.
a rage monster. Exactly. After that, we saw Detroit become human. Very
A pretty long
divisive
trailer
among
for that,
us.
too.
With Dr.
Yeah.
Avery.
Yeah.
Dr. Avery.
Very long trailer. Features a well-known face. John, not a huge fan of David Cage or whatever, but
David Cage.
I think it's a very promising title. We'll see how it turns out
They
when
made
it comes
the bad
out.
game.
Also revealed for 2018.
Yeah.
Then we saw Destiny 2,
Yeah.
another trailer for it that we hadn't seen before. Basically, the first moments of your Guardian picking itself
Big
off
man,
its
make
feet
angel wings.
after it got kicked
Yeah.
off.
It was just basically another
yeah.
recap story trailer.
And then
We did see though PlayStation exclusives for Destiny 2.
yes,
Yes,
Some
that.
stuff.
yeah, some gear, basically the same normal stuff they had for the original Destiny.
Yeah.
They're doing in the same manner for Destiny 2,
Yeah.
which is to be expected. And then we had our and one more thing moment, and that was Spider-Man. Now the gameplay itself looked awesome enough,
Looked incredible.
and we thought it was
Beautiful.
over. And then they turn around, and there's two kids talking on the street, and one of them says, "Come on, Miles."
Oh, gosh.
And Miles Morales shows up,
This kid.
and everybody freaks out, mainly
Especially
her.
me.
So
Yeah, we have it on stream, recorded. That freak out is real.
I believe we all freaked out a few
Yes.
times.
I mean, I feel like me and Johnny didn't.
Our couch
Really,
freaked
really-
out.
Yeah, like
This couch
we-
freaked out.
That
I'll say
kinda
that.
did, yeah.
So
Oh gosh, I still like you say that
Mm-hmm.
name and I'm like, oh gosh, it's Miles. It's Miles.
so questions I have going forward. We didn't see any of Dreams, which is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Big Planet developers game. We didn't see any Last of Us 2, which I could expect because very early development when they revealed it at PSX. Still disappointing. I was getting messages from friends about it as the stream ended. No Last of Us 2, but
Kinda sucks,
it's gonna when it comes, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
know that. But I mean, we could talk all day about things we didn't see, but what we did see, all of it was interesting. We were talking Biscuit.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I just took her out.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just took her out.
Hi,
But
honey.
one thing we were saying is that at no point in this were we bored. At
No.
no
Oh,
point
no,
did
not at
our
all.
interest
No.
get lost.
Yeah, it
That-
held my attention the entire time.
Yeah.
And the hour went by like this. Like
Yeah.
he was like, here's the last thing, and I'm like, wait, what?
He was
Where
It's
am I?
over?
He was like the past 60 minutes, and we were just like, it was an hour already?
Yeah, and if you've watched the
been
other
6
streams, if you've watched the other streams, like we've complained a bit about the pacing and things like that.
Especially PC
And
gaming
I've,
shows.
I've had
It's a gaming show.
I've had a problem with every stream so far. I cannot criticize Sony for anything they did here in terms of how they paced this. Wow, Biscuit. Wow.
She
All right, hun.
really loves this couch.
All
you
right,
guys.
hun. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of in shock from the Shadow of the Colossus announcement.
Yeah.
Call of Duty looks great. I'm stoked for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So stoked.
There was a
So,
lot. There was nothing bad in this conference.
what was the highlights in particular for you guys?
I knew I was gonna be asked that question, so I made this so everybody can see it. The bigger the bigger words are
Spooderman.
the ones I want the most.
Are
It
the
says,
ones-
it says Monster Hunter. It says World War II. It says God of War. It says Shadow of Colossus, Spooderman, and then the smallest text: Detroit become bad.
It would have been really funny if you just wrote World War III. I'm like, John, you want World War III? And you're like,
and for Monster Hunter, I drew a little meat and a little sword.
Brandon, what about you?
Here
Call
you
of
go. You can
Duty.
borrow mine.
I haven't been
Says-
a fan of Call of Duty in a while, but I'm sufficiently excited for World War II.
Is this finally going to be the time that turns both of you into PS4 owners?
Yes.
We talked about this we talked about this on
A
the
couple
on
months
our
ago.
show last
Yeah.
year and a couple months ago, and my entire life since that point. I want a PS4 really bad.
Yeah.
I just don't have money.
But is this finally the thing that
Once
gets you
games
to do
start
it?
coming out.
I know, because you guys have said in the past, yeah, we're going to get one. Yeah, we're going to get one. When is the time?
When
I have
games start
money.
coming out and we have money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that
Because
right now.
at the moment, the games that we want aren't really out, so why have the PS4 right now? But once the games start coming out,
I mean, there are still games out that I want to play that
Yeah.
are somewhat
I mean,
new.
Alex.
I mean, that's me. I get
For
you.
me,
It's fine.
God of War, Spider-Man. I mean, you saw that.
oh yeah,
freak
God
out.
of War. Sorry.
God of War was definitely one that I think was phenomenal. I've never played Monster Hunter, but like when I was watching the trailer, my jaw just dropped.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to play that. And oh, what was the one that you were freaking out at? The Shadow.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that one. My jaw dropped at that one too.
As it should.
It should.
I wasn't really that impressed by. Oh gosh, they're looking at me. This is gonna be bad. I wasn't impressed by Call of Duty. I wasn't.
Okay.
But then again, I'm not a huge Call of Duty person.
Fair point. Very fair point.
But Spider-Man, God of
Spider-Man
War.
was good.
Yes.
So, what game is going to make you get a PS4 the most?
Oh, I'm already planning on buying the PS4. Like, I'm
You
a
got
huge.
PC plans, you got PS4
I
plans,
know.
you have no money plans.
I'm gonna save this clip of y'all promising we're getting a PS4. It's happening.
No, it's happening. It
And
really is happening.
If 2018 comes around and y'all still PS4 lists, bad.
That's a
That's
get
gonna
so.
happen.
That's a get so.
I need my Destiny Fire team. I need my Call of Duty party. I need my Monster Honey
I mean,
party.
Logan-
I need someone to talk about Spider-Man with. Come on,
Yes.
guys.
You love PlayStation so much, you just sold your old PS4 to buy a new one.
I thought it was broken, okay? I thought it was broken.
You're trying to freshen up the PS4.
Every couple months, I gotta change it out.
It's so sleek. I just got to get the newest, freshest one. I mean, they're selling a gold PS4 right now.
selling a gold
It's
one.
pretty tacky looking,
about
but I
to sell
kind of
it?
just want it.
Though. It was $250.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
that's
price.
Oh
not
yeah,
that bad.
PS4 is on sale this week. It's the week of play, so you have cheaper PS4 controllers, cheaper AAA titles, MLB The Show, Horizon Zero Dawn.
In your professional
and Neo.
opinion, do you recommend going straight for the PS4 Pro or settling for just a normal PS4?
Honestly, at $400, unless you have a 4K TV and the true amount of expendable income to get it, the PS4 Pro isn't worth it. It's truly not that much of a graphical upgrade unless you have all the other components for it.
And even
And the
then-
PS4 is just so nicely priced right now. They came out with the bundles for the 1 terabyte models this week that are $250, right?
1 terabyte model.
Yeah, but even the 500 gigabyte models, you can get them still with the Call of Duty bundle with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, or the Uncharted bundle. You can find those for super cheap recently. So it's just, I don't know. It's up to you,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I have a PC, I have a Nintendo Switch, I have a PS4. I still play my PS4 more than anything else.
Yeah, solid lineup. A solid
So,
lineup.
and continuing throughout the rest of this year, we still have a lot of good games coming, as we saw. Early 2018 looks amazing. So does
Late
the rest of
2017
2018. Yeah.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
much
ton of
stuff
games
coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
so out of 5, as we've done for every conference but the PC gaming show because it was such a shit show, what do you give Sony's
Let me
conference?
see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 out of 5.
10.
10 out of 5. Alex.
I'm gonna go with a lot out of 5. Like, I just can't. I can't.
By far the best conference we've seen so
Oh, yeah.
far.
So-
That's one.
Dude, do you
Um,
think Nintendo can top it?
No.
Doubt it. Really
No.
doubt it. Unless
No.
Nintendo comes out tomorrow, they're like Super Mario Odyssey, and it's out right now. which is
And
not
it's
going
under
to happen.
everyone's seats, even you at home.
But yeah.
What?
But yeah, this has been our Sony post show.
Yeah. One
thank
more.
you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we got one more
One
press
more
conference to
conference.
go.
And then we
Uno
can finally
mas.
But
sleep.
we'll sign off here.
John's room.
I'm sorry.
Brandon.
I want you.
I've been Logan Hansen. This has been Birds of Play, our Sony
Biscuit.
post show. I want to thank you for watching. That's
Biscuit,
Biscuit
wake
on the
up.
floor. You can't see her.
She's napping, but she was the dog that was right
was in the
here.
middle
She's chewing on a
screaming.
dog toy. It's been a good time. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning
Adios,
in.
Bye-bye.
friends.
Adios. 안녕히 가세요.
And now I'm going to attach the mic.